everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie on Netflix, Things Heard and Seen, starring Amanda Seyfried, James Norton, and this movie is directed by Sherry Springer Berman and Robert Pelusi. This movie is basically a horror thriller movie starring Amanda Seyfried, or should I say Oscar-nominated Amanda Seyfried and James Norton. So this movie starts with Amanda Seyfried and her husband James Norton. They move into the countryside, kind of like old house they move into. You know what happened when you move into old house, of course things start happening, ghosts start hunting you down. Only in this movie there's something else also going on, which is what. So I thought this movie overall, this movie definitely very interesting because of these two lead casts. Both of them were really charming on screen, although the husband character, you do wanna not like him. Still, this actor, James Norton, he brought his charm to the screen that you do enjoy watching him. Also, Amanda Seyfried. She's Amanda Seyfried. She looks amazing on screen. Also, she's a very good actress, honestly. She's turning into one of those actors. She's taking her craft seriously this day. Obviously, she just got nominated for Oscar. So her acting and watching her in this movie was definitely charming and interesting. So I really enjoyed the acting from the both of this cast. Because of them, I finished the whole movie. Not that this movie wasn't interesting. Definitely was very interesting, but this movie has so many plot holes that you have to ignore. And the way this movie directed from this, by the way, they're husband and wife, and this movie, this director, their husband and wife, and so they directed this movie, their husband and wife, and so I understand why this movie direction is so uneven, the story they're telling here. Still, I don't know why. I still had watching this movie was interesting watch. I would not say it was wasting of my time. From now on, I will be going into spoiler because I will be explaining the ending what I understood. So spoiler warning if you have not seen this movie. So in this movie, basically Amanda Seyfried and James Norton, they are like married couple, but they have some trouble issues, especially Amanda Seyfried. She has this problem. I think she tried to throw up when this movie started with her this condition. I was like, oh, she is not like perfect mom she looks like from outside. Obviously she has this issue she's dealing with, which is very serious, by the way, when I was watching it. And I was like, oh. And this James Norton character, the husband character, he obviously he's hiding something from her. When you find out what he was hiding, that is the problem I have with this movie, because the way this movie ended, it implied with all the problem they were having, somehow the spirit, not the one the people who die before they moving into house, not those spirit, the one original owner for this house, even telling, oh, I feel scared. Anyway, the original owner for this movie, the one is 1822, those two couple were influencing all this thing happening in the house. That is what this ending implied to me, and I'm here thinking, how did that make sense? Because this guy, he was already troubled before moving into this house. He already was cheating on her. He was having an affair with the student because he's a professor, and he was having an affair with the student, and then he moved to this town. He was having an affair with that girl he met in the library. So looks like he was troubled person already. So this spirit didn't need to do anything much with his character. However, Amanda Seyfried's character, she did become very dramatically very unstable. So her character also, maybe I understand her character, but overall, I feel like the thing they are trying to apply at the end didn't make sense, because these two people, they're already in travel and they moved there. Their travel just got accelerated, I guess. But how does it overall make sense? That's why this movie, while I did enjoy watching this movie, ending was, now I'm thinking all the plot holes that doesn't make any sense. That being said, the Amanda Seyfried, the way she acted once she found out that some spirit was hunting them out, she acted really normally. She was like, oh, it's no big deal. She's here to protect me. And I was like, and that person who is the husband's boss, he comes in the house and tells her, oh, some spirit is hunting you down. And she's like, yeah, she's here all the time and I know her. And I'm like, really? How you are not scared or react normal way? No, she doesn't. So I found that part of this movie very unbelievable, I suppose. And there was one like the spiritual, like the ceremony, you know how they were doing where like they were calling the spirit. I found that scene was oh my god, that scene was really it's like funny scene. I don't know why the way it was done. I was like, really, like one spirit is like chasing another spirit to get them out of the house. Like, wow, it was like next level. I don't know why. Still, I enjoyed this movie somehow. I guess I just didn't get more information about the previous owner, the, you know, the short hair lady. She was there. I guess that those spirit, the older spirit were influencing everyone to like get crazy in this house. I guess that is the overall ending they tried to tell me, and I am here thinking all these plot holes, and some of them doesn't make sense as I explaining in this video. Now I realize, oh, that did not make any sense, but I don't know why. As I explained beginning of this video, the reason I did still enjoy this movie probably because of the cast. Even all the side characters, they were also really good in this movie. I would say the only character I felt bad, that guy, his boss, he just killed him when they went for the boating, I guess. Then the way he like went into the hell thing he was going, like end of this movie when the, you know, James Norton character, how he took his boat to that red light thing. It was really funny too. I guess overall it was like, I don't know, it's not wasting of time. I guess it's still interesting somehow. All these plot holes, it will bother you end of this movie, but yeah, it's on Netflix and it's free, worth checking out if you want to. Anyway, that was my thought on this movie. Thank you so much for checking this out. Let me know in the comment what you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed my video, don't subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment, and please take care.